What is going on, shrimp keepers? Oh my gosh. It is Wednesday, which is hump day, which is also shrimp day. And we are live. What's that from? Somebody call it out. 1, 2, 3. UFC. I used to watch UFC all the time. Another story, another day. But good morning, and good morning. Got my coffee. It's almost gone. Got here a little early today. Been drinking it nonstop. But man, what a beautiful day. It is going to be a great day. I need to tell myself that every day because it's been a lot of crazy days lately. And I don't mean to be a downer, but man, things are busy, which is a good thing. Like, whoo, we got a lot of good things going on. The business is doing good. Man is having a baby, man. Whoo, we got a lot of good things going on. And above all else, we hit 100,000 subscribers. Like, that's amazing. I mean, that's absolutely phenomenal. Like, it feels amazing. And so it's been something that literally, like, let me just tell you, so I'm accurate. 8 years in the making. It took 8 years to get 100K subscribers for us. Some people do it in less than a year. It's crazy, but you know, it is what it is. And yeah, 100K subscribers, 8 years to do it. And it feels really good. Good morning, Caleb. Good morning to you, brother. Always good to see you in here. SC Aquatics, my buddy Steven, who actually went to Ohio Fish Rescue with me, which was a really good time. So, Steven, thank you so much for going. It was fun seeing you over the weekend, spending a little time with you. IB, Sam, good morning to you. Thanks for tuning in, Sam. Carlos, the fish nerd, thank you so much for tuning in. Unit TI 395, good morning. And then Florante Asanko, good morning to you. Good morning. And then Carrie and Jesse, good morning to you guys. Carrie is actually going to be at Aquashella with us coming up soon. She's going to be doing some live streams, hanging out with us, and just having a good time. So shout out to everyone this morning. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And man, what a great time. SC Aquatics says, where's the OFR video? So Steven actually beat me to it. He got the video done and posted it already this week. So Steven, you won, man. I'm actually editing it today, which technically it really doesn't need much editing. But I'm gonna piece it together today and post it tomorrow and let you guys actually see my first experience at Ohio Fish Rescue. But we'll talk more about that too. But 100K subscribers. Wow. I can't believe that it's finally here. Honestly, I feel like through COVID, had I not stopped putting out content because I was so busy, we would have hit it a lot sooner. But we're here. And it doesn't matter how long it took to get here. 8 years though, you know, and not saying. But it's been a lot, and so I mean, it's awesome. It feels good to be here, and some really cool videos. So I'm looking at my most popular videos. So let me just share my screen and show you guys. Let me see what I can do here. Share screen. This might look a little weird, yeah, because this. Let me stop that. Let's do it this way. I'm going to move it to this other screen. And now share. And this is going to get better, I promise. There we go. Okay, so I think this is really cool. And my most popular video of all time, 1.3 million views, is one that I did with Aquarium Co-op. And so this is his 800-gallon tank. This was 3 years ago. So me and Corey used to be extremely close, and he actually helped me out a ton when I was starting my business. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a falling out. You know, I think whenever people start competing to a certain extent, there can be a little bit of a, I don't even know the right word, but there can be like a little bit of friction there. And so I think that, you know, Corey just started looking at me more as competition than as a friend. And so we kind of fell out a little bit, which kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so my most popular video is actually when I went to go visit Corey at Aquarium Co-op, and 1.3 million views. That's crazy. And then we got this one. This is Bonnie. Bonnie is one of my favorite people of all time. Bonnie almost has 1 million views, 958,000 views. And she's just a wonderful person. Like, she was this cute little old fish lady that has been in the hobby for over 50 years. And her fish room was in her basement. It was kind of her escape. Her husband was a little bit abusive, verbally abusive. He was going through like dementia and stuff like that. And so her fish room was kind of like her escape to get away from it all. And so there's that one. And then, you know, the 480's got to be up there. So that's always fun. And then, yeah, some I can't believe this one's up there. How to breed shrimp, 3 things every tank needs. That is a 7-year-old video, 3 minutes long, probably the worst quality video in the entire world. And, oh, the International Shrimp Contest is up there too. So it's just kind of cool to see what's going on. I can't believe this one's up there. Introducing our nano fish. I want to see what that is. Ah, that's so funny. Look at that. He has no, look at that guy. He has no gray in his beard. Ruby is a puppy. When is this? 4 years ago. I've gotten gray hair in the last 4 years. Look at this. No gray whatsoever. I think I look more distinguished now with gray hair, though. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know for sure. I can't believe this video is in the top 10. Or, yeah, like the top 10. Look at this. Things have changed so much. That is so cool. It's been so long. This is 4 years ago we started doing nano fish. We got some spotted Rasbora, Harlequin Rasbora, dwarf gouramis, or sparkling gouramis, more Harlequins, some Hillstream loaches, Scarlet Baddis. That's crazy. I can't believe that's in the top 10. That's nuts. But anyway, let's get back on topic. But anyway, he like 100,000 subscribers. Like, oh, amazing. Ohio. Oh man, this is gonna be. Well, we'll just say Ohio Mom. Ohio Mom becomes a fish or a shrimp family member. Thank you so much for becoming a member here at Flip Aquatics. I really do appreciate it. Let me try this though. Millennios, Ohio Millennios Mom, going with it. Well, thank you so much, Mom, for signing up. Appreciate you being here. Now that you signed up, I gotta figure out how many members we're currently at, because we haven't checked since last week. Let's see here. We are currently at 106. 106 members. That's pretty stinking good. Once we start doing these member tanks, I think it's really gonna increase from there. But 106 members. So thank you to all the members today. If you guys didn't know, today is a members only live stream chat. And so like everybody can watch, but only members can chat. So thank you to all the members out there for you guys deciding to support me and Flip Aquatics and the whole team and what we have going on here. So thank you guys so much. And sure, Will, what is going on, Will? Thank you so much for tuning in, my friend. Will is here, so thank you so much, Will. Appreciate you being here. He's a good dude. And then we got Science Gal Aquatics says, congrats, achievement unlocked. Yeah, it's awesome. Carlos said, hey, the tour of my old fish room is up there. Well, let's go back and take a peek. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Carlos's video is the 8th most popular video on our YouTube channel. This is crazy. Let's get Carlos on here. Let's see where he's at. Look at all those shrimp. Carlos, you had crazy shrimp, man. I remember this tote. This thing was awesome. The turtle tote. There he is. Look at that guy. Good old Carlos. Ooh, I missed. That looks classy. Again, man, no gray at all. Look how that was trimmed down, man. Now it's out of control now. Look at Amanda. That's Amanda pre-pregnant. Man, I miss doing fish room tours. I can't wait to get back to it. That's awesome, man. How long is this video? Dude, we did a long video, 26 minutes. That's what it's all about right there. I love it, Carlos. Well, thank you so much for being a part of it, man. I love it. Holy cow, I was kidding. Dude, I think that every time I watch my old videos, I'm like, man, I got fat. I definitely gained some weight. And you know, the gray, like this is like I really didn't think I had that much gray until I watched these old videos. And like, yeah, this gray is becoming pretty prominent. Give me 4 more years and this can be the whole beard. Wild. Yep, that's my dog's breed. Oh, I get it now. I love dogs, by the way. So any person that loves dogs, you're good in my book. How many shrimp would a local shrimper have to produce before they could sell? Well, I mean, I guess you could sell at any point, right? Like even if you only had 10 shrimp, you could get on Aquabit or eBay and still sell them. But for someone like at my level, I would have to sell a lot or breed a lot. So like we're talking like cherry shrimp, like, oh, you probably want like 1,000 breeders and then just sell the babies from there and whatever you produce in a year. But that's a loaded question. It depends on what you're trying to do and everything. But hey, let's talk about Ohio Fish Rescue. I'm going to pull up their channel and actually show you guys like who they are. Here, we'll do this. Okay, so if you guys have never heard of Ohio Fish Rescue, this is Ohio Fish Rescue. They have a YouTube channel. And they post videos pretty frequently. Yeah, it looks like every other day they post a video, whether it's a live stream or something like that. I think on Fridays they do their live stream. Yeah. It's Josh and Big Rich. So it's father and son. And they're a really interesting group of people. So I met them. I met Josh. I met Big Rich before. I met Josh for the first time this weekend. And I was like blown away. And so Josh has so much knowledge on the different types of fish that they keep there. Like it's all about education. And so like as he was walking me through, and let me give you a little bit more background. So Ohio Fish Rescue is about like an hour, a little over an hour, like northwest of me. So they're pretty close. And so Steven came down, which is SC Aquatics. He's in here somewhere. He came down to kind of like hang out for the day, and we decided we were going to take a trip up because he has a really good relationship with them. And so we went to go visit them. And I always knew that they had like big tanks, but I've never really watched like a tour of their facility. I've only like, what I heard of them. And so I didn't know what to expect. I knew I was going to see at least one monster tank, and I knew I was going to see a pond or a pool that got converted into like a living pool where like they have just monster fish. So I knew I was going to see some cool stuff, but that was the extent of it. And so I get there and you walk in, and the first thing you see is these Bellagio tanks. Like literally, I want to say they're like close to 20 foot long. Like they're huge. They're huge. Let's just say they're roughly 20 feet long, probably 4 foot tall or more. And then maybe like 3 or 4 feet deep. Like they're just monster tanks. and it lines the whole wall when you walk in. So as soon as you walk in, you're just like, wow. Like I'm thinking like, how many shrimp could I fit in these tanks? Like that's literally what I'm thinking. I'm like, this is awesome. But you walk in and they just have these monster fish tanks everywhere, literally everywhere. And so you go down the first aisleway, monster fish tanks on the right, which is like 2 monster tanks, all these like 400 gallon, 300 gallon, 200 gallon tanks on the left. And then you get down to the end and there's like this huge, like 500 gallon tank with a bunch of like fish in it. And so I asked him, I'm like, hey, what's up with all these big fish in here? And he's like, oh, that's donations from this week, or I guess not. They wouldn't be considered donations. Rescues. It's all these rescues. And so they keep them quarantined. And so like the whole first section when you walk in is all quarantine tanks from when people bring their fish in. And so then they go through quarantine and then they go into the tank that would suit them best. And yeah, so it's crazy. So you go down this first aisle and that's where all the stuff is. You turn to the left and on the right-hand side is like a ton of like planted tanks in the corner. There's like this huge pond of, it's not even a pond, it's a pool of stingrays. There's a huge Mabu puffer, an electric eel, like just tons of stuff. And then you turn to the left and there's like another 2,000 gallon tank that has like all these super rare fish in it. And then they're like mammoth tank that's like, I don't even know how many gallons it is. I'm going to make it up. 7,500 gallons. Like it's just ridiculous. And just the biggest fish I've ever seen. And then there's this huge pacu tank. And so like, I can't even take it all in. I'm just like, what? This is insane. Like it is a whole room with as many monster fish tanks as you can fit into it. And then I had to go to the bathroom. So I walked through that room real quick and I walk out onto the pool area and there's all these monster, and I mean monster fish tanks in the pool area, like just lining the pool. And then on top of that, the whole pool has monster fish in it. So I was just blown away. I mean, it's crazy. So initial reaction, I was floored. I mean, who has that many monster fish tanks in one place? Like, I love huge aquariums. Like, I look out here and I got like, my 480 is going to be out there. I got 300 gallons. I got like 150 gallon. And as far as I know, I'm balling, right? Like, this is Monster Tank Alley over here that we're going to do nano fish in. And I'm just like, man, this is the bee's knees out here. And then I go there and I'm just like, my tank would look tiny in that warehouse. And so it's just like, wow. And so absolutely floored. And so Big Rich wasn't there. So I was hanging out with Josh and Steven from SC Aquatics. And we're just talking and, kind of getting a tour. And as we're talking, like, I'm just realizing, like, the reason that they have all these big tanks is for these big fish. And they try to keep big fish in there for education. So, like, they have a pacu in there. And they want people to see, like, when you buy a pacu at the fish store that's, this big, this is what it takes to take care of that once it gets to a full size. And so so I thought, like, their whole mission behind what they do is, like, really stinking cool. One, they take any monster fish, whatever. Like, you drop it off, they'll take it. And then they're all about just educating people on this is what you need to do this. And don't buy this fish unless you're prepared to have this tank. And so it was really awesome. And Josh was like spouting out like all these, scientific names, education, where they come from. Like, and so I was just honestly like, I think they're amazing. Like, from first impressions, like their facility, how they maintain it, how they thought out how they were going to do their filtration, like every single thing they do was like, man, like that makes a lot of sense. And they do it as efficiently as possible. And so it was awesome. It was a really, really cool experience. But let's see what we got going on here. Steven did say they are 20 feet. So they are 20 feet long each tank, which is just amazing. Like that, it's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Ohio Mom says it put a smile on my face when in a recent video you were discussing a local breeder selling yellow or orange Neos too. Yeah, like for me, I'm all about supporting locals, and I'm all about getting the healthiest shrimp that I can. And so if I can buy USA bred shrimp local that are extremely healthy, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna make the best options available for our customers, and let them know. Like we currently sell USA bred yellows and USA bred fantasy blues, and it's just another great option, for people, and so it's really cool. SC Aquatics says I'm 140 subscribers from 3K. I'm catching up to your 100K. Yeah, you're getting there. Oh, excuse me. This coffee's catching up to me, but you're getting there. Let's look up SC Aquatics. So I want to see. He did a video. Oh, this is gonna be good. Here, let me go back to share my screen. Look at him getting that B-roll, man. Look at that panning. Wow. Steven. This is Flip Aquatics visits Ohio Fish Rescue behind the scenes. So this is me filming Josh. And this is like as soon as you walk in right here. So these are these monster aquariums. Like, is that not just jaw-dropping right here? I mean, it's wild. And so you guys could definitely check this video out. Again, this is on SC Aquatics YouTube channel. But yeah, it's just crazy. Let's see. Yeah, so there's going to be some cool stuff that's going to come out on the video soon. He had this huge tank of African cichlids. Like, they're breeding everything in there. I want to see if he gets the... There's the Mabu puffer. I want to see if Steven got the quarantine tank. Doesn't look like it. So this is as soon as you walk around the corner. This is like, you got the Mabu puffer. You got the electric eel, which is pretty cool. They actually have a sign on the electric eel tank. So let me go back and pause it. There's a sign right here that that whenever the electric eel, you feed it. And here's the electric eel, by the way. Whenever you feed it, it kind of, starts putting off the electrical pulse. And it actually lights up their sign because they have 2 probes in the water. So I was like, that's pretty stinking cool. Like that's a good idea. So let's see what else he got. Oh, this turtle was my absolute favorite. I forget the name of it though. I'll have to watch the video again and see. But this turtle is like, I mean, it's a monster turtle, fully aquatic. It just breathes water. And whenever you're around the tank, it comes up and it wants fed. Like it's like, feed me. Feed me. Let's see if Steven gets it on video. So cool. Then they had a stingray breeding tank, or a stingray baby tank. Hubert the Fly River Turtle. That's right. That's multi-tank just posted that. Or multi-tank addiction. But yeah, like this is their playing tank. Like there's just some freaking cool stuff. This is the pond the pool that they had with the stingrays. I mean, it's just crazy. So much freaking stuff. Like it was jaw dropping. And so, what's up, multi-tank addiction? Hope you're doing well. Let's see what you said. Hey, Rob, how's it going? OFR got the monster plywood tanks. My 500 would be tiny compared to theirs. You ain't lying, man. It's ridiculous. And yeah, they got all kinds of stuff, man. It is so stinking cool. And I think their big tank is fiberglass. I don't think it's plywood, but maybe they do have plywood tanks. I just didn't see it. But they definitely have now I want to say fiberglass tanks, which is really cool. Science Gal Aquatics says, would be mind-blowing to see OFR in person. If you ever have the opportunity to go there in person, highly recommend it, because Like it takes a lot to wow me, and I was wowed. I was actually wowed. So yes, it was definitely something to be wowed about. Fly river turtle, holy grail pet for me, dude. I want one so bad. They have a little one, and I was gonna try to convince them if I have the right setup, if they would let me adopt, buy, whatever to get that turtle, because they have a little one that's like this big, and that would make like the perfect mascot for Flip Aquatics. Like I freaking love it. I think it's amazing. Either that or I might try buying one or something. Like I fell in love with that turtle right away. So it was awesome. Holy grail pet for sure. I've ordered shrimp from you nearly once a week for the last month. I love Amanda. She really helped me on my first order. That's awesome. Well, I will make sure to tell Amanda that. And I appreciate the support. And thank you for becoming a member too. So it's always cool to see some new faces and get some new people in here. So thank you for being a part of our Flip Aquatics family, for sure. Our shrimp family. Monster tank with a fly river turtle and a phase 3 Lutias pleco. I don't even know what that is, dude. I gotta look that up. Let me look that up. What is a phase 3 Luti? Now the comment moved. Oh, EUS pleco. Dude, that is a freaking cool pleco. That is a super cool pleco. Is this what you're talking about? Let me share my screen. Are you talking about this thing? Because that is a pretty stinking cool pleco. I love the color on it and that high fin. Like, look at this thing. Oh, that's a tiny picture. I mean, even there, like without its fin up, like that is a sweet looking pleco. I like plecos. I don't know why. I think they're just a really interesting looking fish. And like that one's got some marbling in it. That's pretty sweet pleco. Pretty sweet. Wendy, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate that. Said, I love OFR. Best guys ever. Where do I sign up for a membership? I can't find the link. So let me see if I can just copy the link. And I will put it in the chat. But usually it's under like where the subscribe is for our channel. It's right next to that. So let me go to membership. Maybe this isn't the right place. Oh, there we go. Found it. Okay, so I'm posting the link right now. That link is for how to become a member. So thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. And membership is only, I think the base level is $2 a month. So if you wanted to be able to chat on these member only ones and also see some of the member only videos and other members only content, $2 a month and you can sign up. There's different tiers for different reasons. And so feel free to read about that. There's some stuff down below in the description you could read up on, or you can drop some questions in here, send us an email, or go to our YouTube channel under membership and you can find out more there. But yeah, love OFR too. They do a really good job. The struggle with fly river turtles is they're highly regulated, so you can only get them through special circumstances. That is Josh was kind of sharing a little bit about that. He said there's only one person in the United States that is authorized to like sell them. So they're really hard to get. And so yeah, I mean, that's good though, because, you don't want a ton of people just going out and collect them in the wild and then selling them. But, or you don't want a ton of people just importing them and selling them like crazy and not caring about them. So I think it is a good thing. Not a huge Pleco fan, but that looks pretty cool. That's cool looking. I agree. That's the Pleco. $1,000 on Imperial Tropicals if they have it in stock. They never do. That's wild, man. That is a cool looking Pleco, though. I'll give you that. Wendy, thank you for becoming a member. You figured it out, so I appreciate that. And welcome to the shrimp family and being a part of Flip Aquatics. Appreciate it. Let's see what this is. Sam said, my first try Crystal Reds won't eat their food. They don't touch anything. I tried 0.5 green Tetra in tank with them. Do I need to worry about feeding them, or will they be okay scavenging? So these are always loaded questions, right? So there's a lot of things that could be going on. Usually there's two reasons that shrimp aren't eating. One, they have enough food already, so they don't need the food. Two is they're stressed. So parameters are off, something's off. And so I would ask you, like, what are all your parameters? And if all your parameters are within like the proper parameters for keeping crystals, and you're doing proper maintenance, and you're not overdoing it on water changes, you don't have your temperature through the roof, like, you know, all these little things, if they all check out, then I would say that you know, you're gonna make me yawn. No, I'm just kidding. Promise. So I would say if all your parameters check out and all your maintenancing type stuff checks out, your maintenance routine, then I would say that they just have enough food the way it is. And if that's the case, what I do is I would skip 2 days and then try to feed again. And if they don't consume what you feed them in the first 2 hours, just remove it. Honestly, if they don't consume it within the first hour, you could remove it. And they're either going to get hungry, or they're just going to keep eating around the tank until they are hungry. So it's only a matter of time. And that's only if your parameters check out. So you want to make sure those check out. Okay, I was wondering why the chat is slow. Members only chat is on. Glad I'm a member. Yeah, so it is only members only chat. That's what it is. But yeah, so oh man, Ohio Fish Rescue, great time. I'm really excited now that I know them and I've been there. I think it'd be really cool with them only living an hour away. It's nothing for me to take a trip down there once a month and shoot some videos with them and kind of help promote what they're doing, because I think they're doing a lot of good for the hobby, and they're taking on a lot of responsibility. And they're also a 501c3, which, if you guys didn't know, that's a nonprofit organization, and it's really hard to go through the process to get that. Like, it's a lot of work. And so, like, churches would be 501c3s, which means they're tax exempt, and so they rely on donations for running. And so it's just a testament to like how much they really went down the rabbit hole to be what they are. And at the end of the day, they're just hobbyists. Like, they just saw a need and filled a need, and just it's a really good thing. And they know what they're doing. They're not just people that have big tanks and throw fish in them. Like, they actually take the time to research and do what the fish needs. They feed them good, and it's good. Yeah, did see Big Betty. Yeah, I got to see everything. Like, it was phenomenal. And Schwarzenegger was my favorite. Well, actually, the turtle was my favorite. The what is that? Fly river turtle? Something like that. But Hubert was my absolute favorite. And then Schwarzenegger was my second favorite, just because that dude just looks like Schwarzenegger. Like, he's been through the ringer. Like, that's an old fish. And then I did see Big Betty. I saw it. It was just cool. It was so much fun. And so I encourage you guys, if you ever have a chance to go check out Ohio Fish Rescue, you definitely should. Eduardo, congratulations on 100,000. Thank you so much. So now I got to do the 300-gallon scape, which I'm going to be putting some things out there for you members to kind of give me some feedback on what you want to see as far as I talk too much and I lose oxygen in my brain, and then I yawn. It's a terrible problem to have. I honestly don't know why I yawn. That's what everyone tells me, though. Parameters are good. They are active, just won't eat food I put in. I remove it every time. I assume they are eating what the fish don't. Yeah, then honestly, I would just not feed. Like, go like a week and then feed after a week and see if they start eating it then. But yeah, that's weird. They probably are just eating whatever the fish don't eat. So I would say you're right there. But yeah, so 100K, super exciting. Doing the 300 gallon. We'll get your guys' feedback on what we should do in the 300 gallon. And then Ohio Fish Rescue was a phenomenal time. Aquashella is coming up super soon. And it's just a lot of stuff going on right now. Like it's really like there's just a lot of good going on. Another thing, like I talked about this before, we're hiring a general manager. I think we're gonna hire not a general manager. I think we kind of really refine what we're looking for and built a position. And I think we're really looking for just a manager. So just like a frontline manager, like someone that just can oversee employees, and help them where they need help, fill in where we need help, just stuff like that. So yeah, it's a good step in the right direction. Sorry, my yawning. I don't know what's wrong with me. Drank all my coffee too. Apparently I need more. And so yeah, it's cool. Like I'm really excited for where Flip Aquatics is right now. It's a good place, and it's only getting better. And it's been a lot of fun. So like one thing I've been doing lately is I've been trying to do a sale every weekend and do like a mini sale during the week. And that's just a way to like get newer products out there. So like last weekend we did a sale on USA bred shrimp, which was like the fancy blues and the yellows. This week we're doing a special. So I guess I can let you guys know if anyone's in the market for plants. We're doing a special on aquarium plants. And so it's 15% off. The code for that is Living Aquarium. I'll just post it in the live chat right now. Living Aquarium, one word, would get you 15% off plants. Now, in no way is this a sales pitch. This is just to let you guys know that like I'm really trying to shift my focus from like working on the business, like with employees every day and making sure shipping's going smooth and, overseeing like, walking through and checking on all the livestock every day. Like I'm really trying to step out of that role and hire someone to take on that role. And then I can focus on like actually moving the business forward. So like doing sales, doing email blasts, doing blog posts, making videos, focusing on members only content, like all these things that will increase our ability to grow and also like increase the community that surrounds us. So like I really want to like get involved in what you guys are doing and include you in what we are doing. And so that's my big goal. And so I'm trying to be consistent with like a video a week. But once I hire this manager, which hopefully we can hire someone within the next 4 weeks, it seriously will take a lot off my plate. A lot. The yellow's color on the email picture, on the email was amazing. So Sam, let me know if this is what you're talking about. Let me pull. Oh, that's not it. Let me pull it up real quick. I want to make sure I know what picture you're talking about. So let me share this. So is this the picture you're talking about right here? Because these are like our product pictures. But then there was the other picture that we took, which was just the yellow Neo on a log. So this picture was like a picture that I was like, man, we need a picture for our website. So I went downstairs and I took a picture in the tank, and luckily the background is black and then this bottom's black. So it was really easy to like, well, it wasn't easy, but it was easier to like kind of make the picture so it's just two shrimp that were on a black like sheet of glass. And so you get to see the reflection and stuff. Yeah, let me see if I can pull up the email and see which one you're talking about. Oh, I think I know what it is. Let me see here. I got it. Yellow. It was this picture, right? I think it was this one. Yeah, I love this picture. Yeah, it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous shrimp. I wish they all look like that, right? Like that is just a stunner of a shrimp for sure. So yeah, so it's cool to get back into having some USA bred stuff. And once we really, no pun intended, once we get this gallery up and going, which Mark is supposed to be here today to work on it. And let me check Amazon. I ordered all the stands and everything that I need to do it. And so literally we have, well, not yet. I'll let you know. In the next, the next couple weeks or in the next couple days, we should have everything that we need. Let me see your orders. I get my stands on Amazon, just so you know. And they're really sweet stands. Kind of a pain to put together, but really nice stands. So the stands actually arrive this Monday, which is super exciting. So they already shipped. They're on their way. And they'll be here on Monday by 8 p.m. So that means while I'm at the trade show next week, Mark will be able to put them all together. And yeah, it's going to be freaking awesome. So we're only able to fit 9 stands, and we can put 3 tanks per stand. So that means we got 27 total tanks going in the row. And then we can probably put more around the room, maybe. But for sure, we're doing 27 breeding tanks at the minimum. And so yeah, I'm super excited. So I'm excited to work with some of you. What is it? Rare shrimp collectors. Sorry, spaced out. Excited to work with some of you rare shrimp collectors, which are a tier of membership. Oh my God, I'm stumbling over my words today. But anyway, I'm excited to work with some of you and set up some tanks because we're going to have a lot of potential, a lot of different types of stuff going on. And I know if Will's still here, he wants to do Soloisi shrimp. So that's going to be one of the first tanks we set up. And so it's going to be really cool. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, let's see what you guys are saying. Eduardo said, the video you did with Coralfish 12Z when George was doing his first shrimp tank. I was so happy you got him into fresh water. Love that first time George did a live stream. Yeah, that was fun. I forgot that we did that. Yeah, George had me on and we did a live stream, kind of just talked to the shrimp, and he walked away for a point. He's like, "Hey, you got this?" I'm like, "I guess." And like, it's just me and George's audience just waiting for George to get back. That was fun though. George is a good dude. He really is. Think it's really nice that Joe's Shrimp Shack follows this stream. Makes it nice for Water Change Wednesday. Yeah, I don't know where Joe is. Usually he's in here chatting it up. But he's not here. So I don't know what's going on. So I might have to call him and be like, dude, what's going on over here? Florante said, excited to see the Dragon Blood tank set up. Absolutely. That's one of the first ones I'm going to have to do too. So Florante, if that's the tank that you want to set up, let me know. And we can get that set up pretty quick because the tank that they're currently in, we've been having some issues with. So I want to get them moved sooner than later. And so maybe that's the first tank we set up, but I'll get in contact with you about that. I'll make a post for all the rare shrimp collectors this week and get a good game plan. But yeah, so guys, I got a ton to do, so not meaning to rush out of here, but I appreciate you guys hanging out and being a part of the stream. Again, had a great time at OFR, Ohio Fish Rescue. It was a phenomenal thing. I encourage anybody that has time to go check them out. Also, thank you guys for getting me to 100K subscribers, 100,000. That's a huge accomplishment. Be excited for the 300-gallon scape coming soon. And then thank you for all the new members that signed up and all the members that have been here to support me. You guys are phenomenal. I appreciate you. And I'm really thankful for all that you guys do. So you guys make it a phenomenal week. And I'll get that OFR video out tomorrow or Sunday or something like that. But you guys have a great week. As always, God bless. Just get out there and make a difference. Like, that's all I can say. And so, yeah, so it's great. And I guess I'll catch you guys on the flip side, right? And we'll see you on next week's live stream. We'll be at Aquashella next week, so I'm going to try to do a live stream there. So it'll be a good time. But I'll see you guys next week and catch you on the flip side.